What's going on, guys? Sir Nerds a Lot here, and today we are back with another Warframe builds video. Today we are going to be looking at Loki, and we're going to be using our Loki Prime to show you this build. So let's dive right in. Alright, so this build is an irradiating disarm build. If you guys don't know what irradiating disarm does, is it takes your radial disarm augment and it adds this effect. Enemies will be affected by radiation for 9 seconds. Now, this is a syndicate mod. You'll have to spend your standing and rank up enough to be able to access these mods, or you can trade on the marketplace or whatever you want to do. But however you get it, that's what it does. Really good mod. It does not take away the fact that radial disarm still disarms your enemies, so they still can only use their melee weapons, or you know, if it's like a MOA, they're just going to try to like kick you. So keep that in mind. But then it also adds this radiation proc, which is really good. So you need that mod. That's kind of the focus of this build. All right, so let me single out a couple other mods before we run through everything else. We've got flow and we've got continuity. Continuity boosts your duration, obviously, and this helps our invisibility, our decoy, and also I believe it does boost this from 9 seconds to however many seconds. And then of course, you know, energy max. So I single these out to say, if you have the primed version of these two mods, please use them instead. Make sure you forma him enough to make sure you have the right amount of space. I still have 9 left over, so you should still be good unless your mods are maxed out, because then they take up quite a bit of space. That being said, let's move on with the build. All right, so starting from the top, we've got energy siphon. All right, this is meant for us to spam the irradiating disarm so that no enemy can have any weapons. And essentially, if you want to do this in like a defense or a survival, you can combine it with Vauban's Bastille, and they'll have to run toward you or run toward the cryopod, and then you throw up that Bastille and they get caught in it. So a really good thing here. So this will help your entire team have that energy. Then we have endurance drift. This just gives you 15% more max energy, you know, just something to add on top of the flow. Even if you're using primed flow, I would say to go ahead and use this also. All right, next mod, vigor. The only reason this is on here is because I have not forma'd this Warframe at all. So it's got this Vizarin here and this Vizarin here. We only needed the one for the overextended, which I'll talk about in a second. So I figured, you know, why not give him a little bit of defense, a little bit more of a chance to survive while we're here, because his armor is not too great. This is his health and shield after having the mod, so you know, let's make sure that he can take at least one hit, right? So next mod is cunning drift. We mainly have this for the ability range. When you're spamming this ability, you want to be able to fill the map. All right, and then next we've got streamline, so that it costs less, obviously, to spam this ability. That combined with our endurance drift and the flow, you know, we've got everything we need to spam. All right. Next is augur reach. I could have put stretch on here. I didn't feel it necessary because we do have the overextended down here, which does the ability range. And I put this on here, and I don't have an intensify on this build for the reason of you don't really need the strength on here. Now I could be wrong, okay? I'm assuming that the duration is affecting this 9 seconds on the radiating disarm. It's possible, however, that the strength does that instead. But if you guys know otherwise, please comment, tell me, let me know what's going on with that. All right, but I do believe it's the duration. So I didn't have a problem dropping our strength. We're not boosting it at all, because none of his abilities do any damage. I think his decoy does, but it's not a lot to begin with. So yeah, so that's pretty much the whole build. Once again, if you have the primed mods of these, make sure that you're using them. And this, this auger reach, this is up to you. It's interchangeable. I will just say that stretch does have more range. It gives you 15% more than what auger reach does. I just wanted to have a set mod on here. So that when I'm using other set mods, I'll get that bonus, the 80% energy spent on abilities converted into shields. So that is just a personal preference of mine. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications. And if you enjoyed this video, please click that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. I would love to hear some feedback and all that in the comment section. So please don't be silent. Don't be shy. I'm not going to be mean to you. I'm just going to take what you say and apply it to these videos. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you back here again.